and all of a sudden you're going to get counted out. I've seen it happen.
Yes, it can happen too easily.
Rene Goulet got the back of Morales' boot right in the kisser. Goulet now backs him in. Morales in for the ride. Wow, he got caught coming off as Goulet sidestepped him and just sunk one right into the short rib area. Look at Rene take advantage of the ring ropes here. He's going to get this Pedro Morales upset. And this match is going to terminate in a hurry.
Well, he's doing a pretty good job at the moment, Goulet on Morales.
Look out, Pedro hard into the turnbuckle. The ring just jarred, moving several inches. Oh, that'll stop you. Look out. The blood is starting to boil.
Yes, the short fuse you were talking about.
Rene doing the smart thing, stepping out. Let him cool down a little bit. And they said, get him back before I tear him up. Uh-oh, Goulet into the tights. Couldn't tell whether he'd come out with anything, but
he's got his hand closed. That's very difficult to tell.
Referees are supposed to check these individuals before the match starts. Check their tights. It's no big deal. It's part of the ritual of the match.
Well, some of them are so clever at concealing objects.
Morales with an armbar. Goulet doing some devious things from the backside. Uh-oh, he must have had something. Just that glove alone is enough.
Yes.
Morales halfway out on the apron. Referee got to push Goulet back here.
And Morales could not seem to escape from that either. He should have gotten to the floor.
Look out. Oh, rammed his shoulder right into the steel post.
Ooh.
Morales grimacing in pain. Goulet staying right on him. Suplex from the outside. Wow, he got him up in good fashion. Not too good timing on that one.
No, a twisting turn, though, that could be effective.
I think Goulet lost control of him there a little bit.
He did, and Morales twisted in midair, came down awkwardly, but so did Goulet. I'm surprised Goulet is on his feet.
Uh-oh, there's that Scorpio claw to the forehead area, squeezing on the temples. Once he gets that downward leverage on you, it's tough to get out of this thing. Got to make your way up to your feet. Easier said than done.
Really, but Morales has got a big, thick head there, hasn't he?
Yes, he certainly does have a big, thick head.
And it looks as if it would be difficult to make that hold effective, but he is doing it.
Well, he's got a lot of hair, too, which is helping Goulet to hold on to that. Plus that glove. There's a beautiful shot by our number 5 camera. Applying that hold. Look at Morales is in deep trouble here.
He is indeed.
You go out here, Morales now, Goulet reaching back for more extra leverage from that second rope.
You know, Pedro Morales took a 2 count there. If Goulet hadn't reached back for that rope, it might have been a 3 count.
What a feather in the cap of Goulet that would be to get a victory over Pedro Morales here in Madison Square Garden.
A very, 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 very quick boost up the ladder.
Morales trying to get the old juices flowing, the adrenaline going, and make something happen here. But Goulet, look at the power and the pressure being applied here. Cut off that full blood to the brain, and the lights go out in a hurry. Morales flat on his back.
But he's still got that spark. The old Morales spark that made him the champion.
You can't beat that out of you, Lord. It's in you forever till the day you die. Morales knows what he has to do. He has to get to his feet, alleviate that downward pressure. And Goulet knows what he has to do. Hang on to that.
And the crowd here are coming to their feet in support of Morales, which must be helping him.
Never hurts. Capacity crowd once again in attendance as the World Wrestling Federation continues to bring you the best in professional wrestling.
He's on his feet, Gino.
Well, that'll alleviate a lot of that pressure.
And he's actually forcing Goulet back into the corner now. That's what he wants.
He's in trouble, Lord.
But if he's got him in there, he's got a chance.
There's that left hand. Morales is southpaw. Not too much behind it.
No, but then again, Goulet's arms and hands must be feeling very heavy after all the work he's been doing with them.
Morales waited too long, and Rene Goulet just took over on him. And now it's Goulet in the corner. Oh, what a left. And Goulet fighting back. Obviously, Morales with the more potent blows at this time. Oh, big left hand. Sends the Frenchman down to the canvas.
Morales looking every inch a champion here.
Wow.
He can use that left hand, Gorilla.
That knocks the wind out of you. Look
Right
down, atomic drop. Down for the cover, Morales on top. Not going to get it.
No, he should have taken a leg there.
Look at Goulet. Boy, he's relentless. You got to give that guy credit.
Yes, he's a good.
Ducks under a big right hand. Whoa, that left again. Small package by Morales. He's got him.
Tucked him right in. Both arms and both legs.
There's no kicking out of that one.
I think it was the only way he could have got Goulet, mind you.
Well, that left hand, I think, knocked the wind out of Rene a little bit just before that small package. Let's get the official word.
Here is your winner, Pedro Morales.
Let's go back right now and take a look at the former champion, Pedro Morales, as he wraps up Rene Goulet. Watch this big left hand. This is the beginning of the end right here. Whammo.
Oh, look, lifted him off both feet.
Just drove him straight up into the air. Pedro knows exactly what he wants to do right now. Steps in underneath. Look at how he reaches through, hooks the leg. There is no getting out once that is completed. Easy 3 count. Morales on the victory. Goulet not satisfied. Tried a Pearl Harbor job that didn't work. This match might not be over yet. Stay with us, wrestling fans. From Brooklyn, from the Bowery area.
Yes, he's
Notice I saw a piece of film one time on that, and he had some strange-looking friends down there.
Oh, yes, I saw that.
Gee. Nice single leg takedown by Adrian. As Jose Luis Rivera looking for the counter.
Good move by Adrian, really a good move. I can't help but admire the way he moves in the ring, even if I don't approve of his actual method of applying those moves.
Well, you can't knock the man's ability to wrestle.
No.
He certainly has that. Bobby the Brain Heenan remaining at ringside and going to great.
A few gentlemen are probably wondering, and I use that term loosely, why I am now the manager of Adrian Adonis.
That did cross our minds, Bob.
Well, I'll tell you why. Over the years, he's been misguided. The man has an enormous amount of talent. He's had bad partners. He's had bad advice. And I'm going to take him right to the top. Now, another question. You probably want to know what is in the briefcase, right?
Would you enlighten us, please? There he goes. Nice fella, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Did you invite him here?
No, he was an uninvited guest. And that will be the last time he will stick his nose in here and leave us hanging without telling us what's inside the briefcase.
Well, I didn't expect him to impart too much intelligent information.
Well, one of these days he's going to have to come up with 25 grand if someone can put Mr. Wonderful on the shelf. We know that.
Yes.
The bounty is still out. In the meantime, Rivera's turned the tables here on Adrian Adonis and is in control of this match with an armbar. Adonis with a flying head scissors, nicely executed.
Good move by Adonis.
That's 270 pounds plus getting up in the air there, very gingerly.
Rivera's doing well with him, though. He's holding his own. He's a good wrestler, Rivera. Very, very fine young athlete. He's got good ideas in the wrestling world. He'll go a long way, but I'm afraid at this moment with Adonis, he may have bitten off a little more than he can chew.
He's overmatched, no question. But for a man like Jose Luis Rivera to climb the ladder to success here in the World Wrestling Federation, he has to be able to score victories over the likes of an Adrian Adonis.
Yes, or make a good showing.
You know, because that's what it's all about. And you're not going to get a reputation. You're not going to get the win column that you need by just wrestling obscure men. You have to wrestle men with a reputation. men that have made a name in the World Wrestling Federation. And that's where I give a lot of credit to a guy like Jose.